Tate Sandell kicks off. Temperature near 90 degrees. Very little breeze to speak of as the left-footed Sandell gets this one underway. It's returnable from the 6 for Pleasant. They got a hit shy of the 20. 70% completion so far into this RPO offense of Hugh Freeze. And he's not turned the ball over. Given plenty of time by a veteran offensive line. He slides down with a short gain. They'll mark it where he started to slide at the 25. Jeremiah Cobb is the running back. He shifts to the left hip of Arnold. Cobb stopped after a 2-yard pick. More than 80,000 here. Again, plenty of time. No, out of time and taken down.
Pressure is coming. He's holding it forever, looking forever. There's nothing downfield, and it results in a sack. The ball's got to come out quicker. This pass rush is too relentless.
Hudson Cock punts. Isaiah Satania. There's a flag down. He's down at the 40. Mateer given plenty of time and has Deion Burks open, and he has a first down. Mateer under pressure. Takes off running and walked the tightrope along the sideline. They're going to give him the Auburn 49. And that's what you would expect. They're trying to spread out Auburn, give him some running lanes. He finds one outside for a first down.
He trained on a hill. He said, I watched Derrick Henry tape and I wanted to get faster, so I started running up a hill.
They sent Blaylock in motion, a blitz, a middle screen. Satania lost the football. Auburn has it. So far, no whistles. Mateer, the only man who can stop Kayin Lee, and he does not. Touchdown, Tigers. Ripped it out.
Right there, the ball's starting to come out. Did he ever secure the catch? It looked like his backside was down, but the ball was coming out at that point. But did he secure the catch, make a football move? Because
there it is in real speed. See why it's such a tough call for the officials. And Matt, ordinarily in that situation, right, they let the play go. You can always go back and Mateer takes off from the pocket again. There are 2 flags in the secondary. It's been drama-filled. Mateer to the sideline, and Satania couldn't make a one-handed catch. 3rd down and long. They're on the fringe of field goal range. The crosser is Ivan Carrion. Late player ran on for Oklahoma. And it is Coleman is a big playmaker. Mateer, Arnold almost threw an interception. It was very nearly over. Throws it out wide, and that's off the hands of Eric Singleton. And on 3rd and 10, just a 3-man rush. They did push the pocket. Arnold has room, scampers down the sidelines, and he has the first down. 6th play of the drive. Arnold given a clean pocket on target. First down and more for Malcolm Simmons. Arnold trying to get outside. Oklahoma knew that was coming this season. Here's Singleton out of bounds for very little gain. Crohn's disease. He's been one of the best kickers in the country. They're thrilled to have him back. That one is good from 24. His previous long so far this year's 34. Here's Jaron Kanak, the passing for 20 yards. It's a reverse. It's Isaiah Satania. They went 5-4. He transferred to Auburn. And he is wrapped up and taken down by one of his former mates, Owen Heineke. Arnold, plenty of time, airing it out as a man open. It's a yard too long.
For a second, if he maybe stays at full speed the whole time, maybe he runs under it, but a big missed opportunity there.
Grayson Miller, my goodness. A bomb, and Malcolm Simmons elected to field it inside the 5 to the 3-yard line. They come out with a play action pass and another long one and another open receiver and a catch. This offensive line giving Arnold time in the pocket. And again, no R. Mason Thomas for Oklahoma, defensive end for the first half. Arnold run down.
As Jones Jr.'s in pursuit, you see him grab inside the collar of Jackson Arnold, dragging him backwards. Arnold turns right around, points at him, knows it's immediately.
Safety creeping over, trying to help with that in mind. There's another flag. Arnold sacked back inside the 30. In his second year, he was the top defensive tackle coming out of high school 2 years ago. That ball is ricocheted up in the air and incomplete off the hands. Hudson Cock running for his life, and he's tripped down. Looked like his knee was down, and they're going to whistle him down back at the 12-yard line. For the past couple of years, had the good fortune of Cam Ward and John Mateer as his starting quarterbacks there. Neither offense prospering at the moment. Blaylock swung down by here, followed. Mateer has a wide open receiver. Touchdown, Isaiah Satania. Busted coverage for Auburn. It's 10-3.
Process to deceive your opponent, if that's what they were trying to do.
Lately on offense and in special teams, we've had some good moments with Jackson Arnold in their offense, but just 3 points on the board. Immediate pressure. He bounced off one hit and then he got flattened. Arnold, a little antsy now. Pulls it down and scurries out of bounds. On third down, Mateer, open receiver. And a great catch by Satania.
Shot downfield. My goodness, did Strader deliver a blow? How about
29-yard gain. Mateer play action. Another open receiver. Another first down. Fumble! Mateer just lost it as he pulled it away from his teammate. Wanted to keep it and run to his right. And 24 lost yards on the 5 sacks. Arnold short set. Has an open receiver, and with a run out to the catch, a first down. In on third down. The shotgun snap was a little high, but easily handled by Arnold. And Arnold is handled for another loss. That is 7 sacks. Been a very stagnant offense. Their touchdown came on the short field after the miscue on that punt that you just saw. Mateer forced to throw it away with ranked in one poll or the other. 7 of the 8 are in the AP poll. 4 on the blue turf. Mateer on 3rd and 10 off the hands of the tight end. The 100-year history of the Palace on the Prairie. Basin Miller's punt brought back by Malcolm Simmons. Arnold, open receiver, first down. Singleton. Alston. And they tried to bring that blitz. It's out wide. Singleton stays on his feet and got to the 15-yard line. Single coverage to his left. They throw it in that direction toward the pylon. Lots of contact and flags thrown.
Flag. Pass interference. Defense number 4. The penalty took place in the end zone. The ball be placed on the 2-yard line.
Touchdowns and field goal. Malcolm Simmons, the motion man. Damari Alston. Tough run to get just across the line of scrimmage. Only 3 carries today for Cobb, their leading rusher. Fake to Alston. Single coverage. They go after the freshman again. Touchdown, Cam Coleman. Made all 67 career PATs. Stick for 5 on the drive, including the touchdown.
And beautiful placement on the back shoulder to Cam Coleman. The enormous Coleman at 6'3" and wide side of the field with the ball. That's not going to be defended regardless of who's out there. You could put Richard Sherman.
Get better field position and then get more aggressive. It is a short throw to Satania, down with a 9-yard gain. They don't have any timeouts. The clock will go under a minute.
And right there, I mean, it's pretty clear. Doesn't ever have possession. It's a great effort trying to keep that left toe in bounds, but
Mateer Pressure from behind. He tried to spin away, but cannot. 15 seconds in the half. They're still going to sling it. Over the middle, a man running free. That's why you keep going. There are flags down. Back near the line of scrimmage, Deion Burks.
With their backs and John Mateer's legs.
Mateer hit as he throws, and it forces the pass to fall short.
That was a nice pass rush by Woodyard Jr. as Mateer's
third down and 10. The Sooners 2 out of 7 on third down so far. Mateer, his pass deflected up in the air. I think Alston's better in pass protection. That's why he's been out there a lot. The fake to Cobb, and it is our Mason Thomas introducing himself.
But as he holds, nothing there. Ball's got to come out. But how about the pass rush of pursuit from Thomas?
Baptist and go drive for Uber Eats. He said, try to make $50 and go back to the office. He dials up a pass to the tight end. Tannick tried to go leaping over. For 2 prolific years leading the offense at Washington State. Satania the catch. 3 receivers to the left. Here's Satania, who scored the Oklahoma touchdown. 3 receivers to Mateer's right. Look out for Falk. He went leaping in the air, didn't get him. Now a wide open receiver, and it's through the hands of Javonte Barnes.
Just goes to show you the instincts that John Mateer has at his disposal.
Everybody standing up. It is a blitz. It's a quick slant that ends short of the, but Oklahoma back on top. There. On 2nd and 6, and another tackle for a loss, and that isn't wiped out by a penalty or a replay review. Jeremiah Cobb. Jeremiah Cobb stays on his feet. Where has he been all afternoon? Stays in the pass block. They have an open receiver, and it's an incomplete pass.
Overthrew against LSU in 2010, and that one, Cam Coleman perfect.
Was 3 out of 4 last year from 50 plus. Mateer forced back. Deion Burks. Another hard tackle. It's been a hard-hitting football game. That was
Burks and Anthony. Burks not a big guy, but so explosive.
Mateer, design rollout to the right, slings it to midfield. They bring a blitz from a couple of directions, and a big tackle. Came into today 245 receiving yards, leading Oklahoma and leading all tight ends in the country. Deion Burks. Tackled by Jared Smith. Yeah, he has him by the sleeve. Nate Sandell has already made 2. This is a 28-yard attempt. Now 20 yards off the line of scrimmage. Some space on the catch for Malcolm Simmons. He pulled it down. Looked like he had a lane to his left, but he got smothered for a loss. Throw out wide. Singleton stayed on his feet. That's going to be a double pass toward the end zone, and incomplete.
There's the contact. That's got to be pass interference, and a big one.
They're going for it on 4th down and 11. Jackson Arnold takes off running. Jackson Arnold has a first down. Arnold flushed again. Smart to throw it away. 2nd and 10, 8.5 to go. They crowd the line again. They put pressure on. It's up in the air for Malcolm Simmons and broken up. Alston, the running back. He got tangled up, but the play won't count. They've stopped it. Flags and whistles. Interesting defensive front there. Under big duress. Flags are down. The pass is incomplete.
Game long for Auburn. It's Guillory working against Cam Coleman. Left arm grabbing the shoulder most of the way.
At the 4. 3 tight ends on the field for Coach Freeze. Simmons breaks a tackle. Touchdown Auburn.
Left-hand side, he sees those Oklahoma defenders stay inside. A great block.
Satania, his career high 8th catch, surpassing the 70 he had last week at Temple. This four-man rush, well blocked. Here's Kanik. Here comes a blitz. Mateer got it off. A deep throw. Caught by Satania. Out of bounds, say the officials.
Actually, he was going to reel it in, and Smith gets that left hand in, just never could secure it. As it
Not to interrupt, Matt, I think the question now is, did he have possession of the ball, or was it sliding around that whole time, never really fully in his grasp?
Until they got out of bounds and it was swatted away by the defense.
And this is a good look at it right here. Watch the right hand. It feels secure. It's secured right there. It's secured right there. Right hand still secure all the way through. Still secure at this point. And now that's when it gets dislodged.
Career highs for Satania, 9 catches, 127 yards. And he has the Oklahoma touchdown. A blitz. Running room for Mateer. Mateer, touchdown! Will it be Mateer again? No, he's going to sling it. I think he might have hit a couple.
Outstanding instincts. You got great numbers. They're light on the right side. Take advantage with your legs. You got hat on a hat blocking.
Good block by Deion Burks on Rayon Strader. 10 straight games with both a passing and rushing touchdown, back to last year for Mateer. Here's the longest. Pleasant might as well try it. He's dangerous. Started 1 yard deep. There's a flag down. He made the 25. Arnold steps away, throws, caught, first down.
Same formation, but they're going to probably bluff out. If they get one-on-one, they can take it up top.
Arnold, nowhere to go.
These safeties kind of sneaking around right here. What do they do?
Arnold under duress. Did well to stay on his feet. Here come more flags. He's down. And they didn't get it off before the 2-minute timeout. There were whistles sounding. They need 92 yards in 2 minutes with 1 timeout. He did well to get out of the end zone. He got barely across the line of scrimmage. Arnold. Look out! He gets buried. Back at the 3-yard line by Grayson Halton.
Let's throw a Hail Mary towards Cam Coleman.
He goes down to the end zone, a safety. On the 10th sack, a fitting ending to this one. All John Mateer needs to do is take a knee. And perhaps we should note that safety was...
See him take a few less sacks, get the ball out a little quicker, man. But, man, he answered a lot of questions today about his toughness and should feel good about the effort.